Guys, and gals, the deal is done, y'all. I feel like this is really anticlimactic kind of day because we knew that she was happening. We knew this was happening. And last season, we were so close to getting James Harden, but he ended up going to the Nets. But y'all, what was holding up this whole James Harden trade was the Nets wanted a lot back. Not just Ben Simmons, they also wanted Matisse Thybulle. Thank goodness we didn't have to trade Matisse Thybulle, but it is some kind of confusion going on right now. So it was reported by Woj that the Sixers sent Ben Simmons, Seth Curry, and Andre Drummond and 2 first-round picks for James Harden and Paul Millsap. Paul Millsap, who has been sitting out because he felt like he wasn't getting enough time with the Nets. Now, Shams of The Athletic did not say that the Sixers sent Andre Drummond in that package, but you know, The Athletic might be a little bit behind. You know, Woj been doing this for a minute. Woj said, I've been doing this for a long time, okay? So I'm going to go with what Woj said. So Andre Drummond, Seth Curry, and freaking Benjamin, and 2 first-round picks sent to the Nets. Now, y'all, we got to talk about this. Instant reaction. This is huge. Ben Simmons finally gone. Finally, that dark cloud. We can finally stop talking about this until, you know, the Sixers play the Nets. Because we're going to forever be tied with Ben Simmons. And we know we sent him to a team a few hours down the road that we're going to be facing several times every season. And we could be facing in the playoffs. So we're never, especially not this season, going to be done hearing about Ben Simmons. Especially since we sent him to the Nets. But instant reaction, this is huge. We finally got rid of Ben Simmons, who was giving us 0 value. And whether or not James Harden decides to re-sign with the Sixers in the offseason, we still cleared up all that money. And we'll be able to make a move. And even if James Harden doesn't want to re-sign with the Sixers in free agency, we'll be able to maybe sign Bradley Beal or somebody like that in free agency. So it doesn't even matter that James Harden might not be long-term because at least we freed up that money. Keeping Ben Simmons on the roster, there was no move for us to sign like a free agent, potentially like Bradley Beal in free agency. So the biggest thing is, like I maintain, we were getting 0 value for Ben Simmons. So even though, like I keep saying, James Harden has been very much wishy-washy. Like I repeatedly said, there's been several games this season when it's just KD, and last season, and KD was able to carry the team. James has never carried this Nets team. So instant reaction, do I think James Harden is enough to make the Sixers a championship team? Because at the end of the day, what's the goal? To capitalize and become a champion? Do I think James Harden is enough to make the Sixers a championship team? I don't know. Is it huge that we finally got rid of Ben Simmons? Yes. So at the end of the day, we won. Did we win a championship? I don't know. Because I have a lot of questions, too, about James Harden's hamstring. Was James Harden really hurt? Or was he just putting on because he wanted to get traded? Hopefully he's not hurt because obviously we need him to come in suit up ready to go. But, whoa, y'all. We've been talking about this for a long time. And we've been talking about this for a long time. I'm just like, this is my instant reaction, but this is going to take some time to process, you guys. Like, I'm probably going to go through the 5 stages of processing because Ben Simmons, are you telling me Benjamin is gone? Y'all know Ben Simmons' attitude and the way he acted was beyond disgusting, and obviously he had to go. But y'all know, last season, I was riding with Ben Simmons, y'all. I was riding with Ben Simmons before he showed his butt. But, y'all, we got to keep it real with ourselves. Ben Simmons and Seth Curry back together with the Nets, Kyrie, KD. So, I'm assuming Seth Curry is coming off the bench. Whenever KD comes back, it's been at least 2 weeks since he's been hurt, so maybe he has like 2 or 3 more weeks. But, y'all, that Nets team is going to be pretty darn on good because we got to remember Paul Millsap hasn't been playing for the Nets. So they sent us Paul, but he hasn't been playing for the Nets, and that's why he wanted out of the Nets. But you're going to have a backcourt of Kyrie. Kyrie, somebody who can play with anybody, and then especially if you have Ben Simmons playing the 1. Ben Simmons, somebody who we know is a grade triple A facilitator. So Kyrie Irving is going to be getting his best looks he's ever got. Kevin Durant, who already doesn't need any help, is now going to be getting distributed and facilitated and put in his spot by Ben Simmons. dangerous, y'all. The only thing I don't really like is that we had to do a deal with the Nets, a team that's even with just KD and Kyrie at 100%, a true weapon, a true boss level you got to get through. And now we're adding Ben Simmons, a leading defender, a top defender, and a top facilitator. And like I'm saying, Kyrie and KD don't even need any help facilitating. So it's just going to be a huge cherry on top. Ben Simmons had to, and y'all see I'm going through my stages, so I guess I don't know what stage you would call this shit. But Ben Simmons had Tobias Harris having his best numbers last season. Ben Simmons had Seth Curry having his best numbers last season. So I can only imagine him running the offense is just going to have KD even better and Kyrie even better. So I'm a little bit shook. I can't lie. My mama calling me. I got to hang up the phone. Mama, this breaking news, mama. But yeah, so you got Seth Curry coming off the bench. Y'all, what does this mean for us? I'm being dead serious. Let me know down below. Are we a championship team now? We still got we still got about an hour and a half before this deadline over with. And two, what James Harden are we getting? James Harden hasn't been balling since the Rockets. I don't know why he hasn't been balling since the Rockets. I don't know if it's injury, because he got a gut on him now. He's fat. I don't know why he hasn't been balling, or because he just didn't want to play with the Nets anymore. Regardless, this ain't the same Houston Rocket James Harden. So I just got another notification. I had to make sure, well, no other breaking news. I'm just worried about this Nets team because the Nets didn't need any offensive help. All they really needed was some defense and Kevin Durant healthy and Kyrie able to play. So I just don't know. And then, I mean, y'all, I just don't know. I don't know what this means. All I know is we got better, but the Nets got better, y'all. And we didn't need the Nets getting any better. So what? But let's talk a little bit about rotations. So like I said, Nets-wise, Seth Curry coming off the bench, Kyrie, Ben Simmons, Kevin Durant. It was like speculated maybe LaMarcus Aldridge might get moved, but he's obviously didn't get moved. But Seth Curry coming off the bench, whatever. For us, is it James and Tyrese? Or is it James and Korkmaz so Tyrese can come off the bench and like lead the second unit? Also, Andre Drummond is gone, so who's behind Embiid? Let me talk to my expert. Dylan Paul is a 4 only, right?
Yeah, he's just a 4.
So y'all, okay, so behind Tobias is going to be Paul Millsap. So I'm guessing B-ball Paul Reed is going to be playing backup to Embiid. Y'all, I don't know. It's a little bit funky with the rotations, right? The rotation's a little bit funky right there because Andre Drummond was our backup center. So y'all let me know the rotation down below. I got to figure this out. Like I said, I see it 2 ways. Maybe Tyrese Maxey will run the second unit. We obviously know James Harden. Is it going to be James and Korkmaz? And then Tyrese come off the bench to lead the second unit. And what is our second unit looking like? What is our second unit looking like, y'all? Because like I said, we got rid of Andre Drummond and we didn't get a 5 back. So what that mean? But y'all, like the video, leave a comment, keep around with me. Make sure you check out my links down below. Buy me the coffee, shop the fish, most much collection. Let me know. We're going to get into some more in-depthness. I got to keep up with everything that's going on because, the news is coming in. But I'll keep y'all updated throughout the day. Y'all already know I'm your girl. And until I tell you guys next time. Bye.